So, this is kind of different, isn't it? Hey everyone, I'm Arthur Cornelius, and I love SpongeBob. You guys probably would have known that. Well, actually, would you? I don't know. But you saw I did the SpongeBob and Deadpool acapella, which, by the way, my favorite verbal ace battle. So, anyway, yeah, this is basically my first SpongeBob video. So, today I wanted to watch something on Alex Bale. Well, I don't think I need to explain who Alex Bale is. Basically, the SpongeBob Theory guy. Oh god. Yeah. So basically, I wanted to watch this video because, well, look. Can you see that? Yeah. The false king of the Neptune Theory. Now, I have watched the show for like a while, most of my life. I'm not really big on SpongeBob. I don't like own like the merch and stuff, but like I like this show, and like the whole time I watch it, I'm like, well, actually no, not the whole time. When I saw the movie, you know, I was having the same questions about Neptune. This one's probably gonna talk about, about how he looks completely different in the movie than he does in the show. I thought that was just like, these events didn't happen in this movie or they happen in the future. By the way, Mindy, I kind of like Mindy in the movie. Not like, but she's just a cool character, and I feel like she doesn't get talked about enough. But that movie's like really, really old, so I don't know. Anyway, let's just get into this. This will be my first Alex Bale theory, the false king. Oh, and also, if you haven't watched the video yourself, you probably should, because either A, well, he has to make money off of these videos, and I'm definitely not helping trying. Also, I'm not trying to steal anyone's video. I just want to look at it, give it, I got. I don't know how to say it. Basically, I just want to watch it because I think it's fun, and my videos are fun. That's all I'm intending to do. Also, I don't even make money off these videos. I'm not even that popular. Yeah. So, anyway, let's get this started. By the way, yes, I still have not learned how to edit. I need to learn that. Also, wait, hold on. Can I make this any brighter on my face? 1 second. I got my phone here. Hold on. I got my phone here. I got a TV there so you guys can watch along with me. Let's do this. All right? And let's go.
The continuity with King Neptune is a bit of a mess.
Uh-huh.
There are two different King Neptunes. There's King
Right.
Poseidon. There's three different royal palaces. Two of them are called the City of Atlantis, but there's also a third unrelated City of Atlantis. It's confusing.
Yeah, kind of a mess. I forgot. Hold on, I forgot about that episode.
How all of this is intentional and connects together. This is a story
I like the
of
music.
power, deception, and betrayal. This is the Neptune Theory.
I really need to get myself some lighting or something, like, seriously. Like, if I want to do this professionally, I need that.
But in the first SpongeBob movie, he's replaced by a completely different King Neptune who has a completely different daughter named Mindy. These guys don't look or sound at all the same, so how can they both exist in this universe?
I don't know.
There's already an interesting theory out there about this. It's widely believed that the SpongeBob movie takes place in the future after the events of the show.
Oh, never thought about that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep, I know, guys. I heard what you said.
Never thought about that.
Steven Hillenburg said he wanted to end the series with the movie.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember he said that. Rest in peace.
Explain why we never see the Krusty Krab 2 or any of the other characters from the movie in the later SpongeBob episodes. And some people believe that the reason why movie Neptune is so different is because he's actually Neptune's son, Triton, all grown up. And that's a pretty cool theory, but
that sounds.
I don't buy it.
Yeah, I don't buy it
like
either.
movie Neptune. I've never actually believed that the SpongeBob movie takes place in the future. Despite
I didn't think about that either.
Many people who commented about it on the Mrs. Puff theory as if it was a proven fact. There's never actually been any official confirmation of it.
Yes.
Steven Hillenburg only said that he wanted to stop making SpongeBob after the movie. He never
Right,
said
I
anything
remember
about
that.
where the movie actually takes place in the timeline of the show.
Although it would
We do
theoretically
actually
take place in the
Neptune's
end.
daughter Mindy show up later
Oh,
in the
well,
show.
hold on. I didn't see that. Hold on.
Never said anything about where the movie actually takes place in the timeline of the show. And we do actually.
It's her. Wow, I did not know. I saw this episode. This was not a bad episode. This was a pretty good episode. Like, for the 20th year anniversary, it was pretty good. Like, seriously, big birthday blowout. And they had a lot of cameo characters. Yeah. Wow, how did I not know she was there? Okay, you know what? Let's watch.
Briefly see Neptune's daughter Mindy show up later in the show in SpongeBob's Big Birthday Blowout. There's no way she'd be there unless the show took place after the events of the movie. I think what's actually
Well,
going on
hold
here
on.
with Neptune is something much.
I think that it takes place like in the. I don't know when it takes place. I don't freaking know. Because we never see the Krusty Krab team. Maybe it just gets destroyed? Maybe, I don't know.
More interesting, and it ties directly in with the television theory.
The television
Video,
theory.
it basically
Interesting.
proves that the entire show, SpongeBob SquarePants, is actually a nature documentary.
This was another one he
filmed
did.
by
It was
scuba
good.
divers, and many of the elements we see throughout the series are secretly set up by the showrunners to make sure that the show is more entertaining and profitable.
Right,
And
yeah, I
it's
remember.
The SpongeBob movie as well. There's promotional art and even a commercial that acknowledges the fact that it's just a movie being filmed.
SpongeBob, what kind of jellyfish is that?
Hey guys, it's Carlos from the Zone. Tell us about your latest adventure.
Well, this one adventure we had was a real Lulu.
You mean when we went after Neptune's crown? It seemed bigger
Right.
than our usual adventures.
Right.
Yes, and with fewer interruptions.
Thanks guys. We'll
See
see you in the movie.
you in the movie.
What's that?
I don't know.
I think the real reason why Neptune looks so different in the movie is because the filmmakers couldn't get the real King Neptune, the literal god of the sea, to show up for a movie.
What?
So they hired an actor to pretend to be the
What?
king. But there is actually a ton of evidence in the show to support this. King Neptune is
That. How would that work?
supposed to live in the great city
Alright.
of Atlantis.
Convince
In the
me.
movie, he just lives in some random sandcastle, almost like they just built a discount version for the movie. But the
1 second.
Lost and Found, where SpongeBob
Right.
goes beneath the Krusty Krab to look for something in the Lost and Found. As he searches through this surprisingly massive collection of items, on one of the shelves, we see something mind-blowing.
What's
the
up?
crown worn by King Neptune in the SpongeBob
Oh,
movie.
that's cool. That's a cool
The
Easter egg.
entire plot of the movie hinges on the fact that Neptune thinks Mr. Krabs stole his crown. Why would Mr. Krabs have this now? Because this isn't just the Krusty Krabs Lost and Found. It's also where they store the props used by the SpongeBob SquarePants filmmakers who create the SpongeBob movie.
Wait,
If
what?
you remember from my
Hold on.
television
Why is it so
series,
small?
Mr. Krabs showrunners to spy on all the main characters. And his secret surveillance room was hidden beneath the Krusty Krab, just like this Lost and Found.
I'm having
So it
like,
makes perfect
I'm having a
sense for the show to
crisis
hide
right
their
now.
props
How
out
does
here.
that work?
If you still don't believe me, we also see SpongeBob's guitar, the Goofy Gooby
Oh,
peanut hats, and the magical bag of
frick.
wind. All items from the movie that
Frick.
make no sense being down here unless this was the showrunner's prop
frick.
storage, and the movie King Neptune was just an actor. Well, that's one Neptune down. Now for the real
That
Neptune,
makes sense.
King
That actually makes
Poseidon.
sense. Hold on. Hold on. We're going on to part 2. Alright, so sorry for the technical difficulties, but one question I do have about if that was the crown, the winds, I see all of those winds and stuff. Like, you know, all the props. Yeah, they all are all props. I get that. But, like, how is the crown so small? Like, where is it perspective? No, it couldn't have been perspective. Because all of it, sure, it's all a camera, but it's not like they use, like, CGI or whatever. Because it's underwater. Or maybe they use Mermaid Man's shrink
In
thing?
the third
I don't know.
SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run, the King of the Sea is yet again replaced by a new character, King Poseidon,
Right.
the Greek god of the ocean. He actually
Right.
does live in the city of Atlantis. Except
Why does it
for
look
the
so
ancient
different?
royal architecture
Also,
and the
hold on, pause. I don't know if Alex Barrow heard of this or if I don't know if he watched Clam Core. I don't really watch it personally, but I did see something with Cam Coral where, okay, I'm not going to explain it just in case if you want to see it, but there was actually a clip where a younger Sandy was talking to the original Sandy, like the 3D young Sandy talking to her older 2D self. It was very weird, and yeah, it was like an end of one of the episodes, and it basically proved in a way that it's a different timeline or different worlds, and Camp Coral and Sponge on the Run would just be its own thing, because just kind of like destroyed the past of SpongeBob, especially when it came to Sandy. Like they said, nah, we're gonna throw out all of your this stuff. Nah, SpongeBob just meets you at camp. The Patrick Star Show, that one kind of does the same thing, but honestly, that show's just weird, and it kind of I don't think it's even going to matter at all. I don't know why I'm even talking about these reboots like anyone gives a crap. Okay, let's do this.
Casino say that these are just two separate kings that rule different areas of the sea, but they both claim to be the ruler of the seven seas. So how could two different characters both be the king of the same seven seas?
Alternate
The
dimension.
answer to that question actually has to do with a place called Camp Coral.
I knew it.
Looking back to flashbacks of a younger SpongeBob and all the other characters when they all went to summer camp together. This was all to set up a spin-off show called Camp Coral and follow these younger characters. Now, at first, I just wrote the show off as SpongeBob following the trend of making all their characters younger to appeal to a younger demographic.
Ah, yeah, it's
been
pulling
done
a Teen
before,
Titans
and
Go.
It's never very good.
Total
They also
Dramarama,
completely
yeah.
contradict the continuity of the main show by
Right.
having characters like Sandy and SpongeBob meet as kids when we know they
Right.
actually met as adults in the main show.
That's one of my
Look,
favorite
I'm happy
episodes.
about
They just said, nah, we're throwing that out.
continuity on its own. I do not need another show full of contradictions to make it even better. But the creators actually did something very clever to make the continuity work.
Please tell me they showed a scene.
Episode of Camp Coral
I think they're doing
is
it.
The biggest plot twist I've ever
Hold
seen
on.
the show. So in this
Hold on,
episode,
calm
SpongeBob
down,
actually
calm down,
discovers
Alex,
the
man.
Krabby Patty
Calm
secret
down.
formula
Actually, I need to
was
calm
supposed
down.
to be created by Mr. Krabs, but at the end of the episode, it gets accidentally destroyed by Sandy, and then we get this mind-blowing scene.
This is Little Cheeks calling Big Cheeks. Come in, Big
Hold
Cheeks.
on.
Over
The-
here. Affirmative.
Hold.
Little Cheeks
Ah.
keeping you from the
I'm a legend, baby. Woo! I told you it exists. Yes. Okay. All right. I just want. Oh, Sandy. Yeah, I love Sandy. Yes. Little cheeks calling big cheeks. Yes. This was the scene. I loved it.
This is Little Cheeks calling Big Cheeks. Come in,
All right, let's
Big
replay
Cheeks.
it.
Over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Affirmative, Little Cheeks.
Affirmative.
Big Cheeks receiving you from the future. How are things going in the past? Your plan worked perfectly. The formula worked out before Mr. Plankton could nab it. Now it can be safely rediscovered in the future. I knew sending you to Camp Coral was the right thing to do. Over and out.
Later.
Bye, future me. Mission accomplished. Timeline preserved.
Timeline preserved, baby.
Just the way it's always been.
So Sandy used time travel to send her past self.
Uh-huh,
to Camp
basically
Coral so
made
that
a
she
new
could make sure
reality.
The Krabby Patty formula didn't get discovered before it was supposed to. They actually figured out a way to make this messed up continuity make sense. Don't you
I love
dare
that.
tell me the show doesn't care about its continuity.
It
Can I
does.
also
It
just say
really
that this
does.
scene-
Actually, hold on. Alex Bale. Next, please do Patrick Star show. Well, actually, can we have a theory where the spinoff is literally just Patrick in a coma, like an episode where we can just figure out it's all a dream, because like that has so many contradictions and plot holes, and just all of it is insane, and I don't know what to make of it. I watched like 2 episodes and it was fun, but I was just at the thing, oh god, make it stop, I don't know what's going on. Like, it's okay to have nonsense humor, but just have some level of reality, okay? Okay, Nick?
lines up perfectly with my television theory. A major part of that theory is that Sandy is actually a spy working for the showrunners and is secretly making sure everything stays on track. And then what do we see a month after I post my theory? Sandy secretly manipulating everyone to keep the show on track. Just gonna give myself a little pat on the back.
I'll give myself one
What
too.
does any of this have to do with King Poseidon? Well, this
Alternate
creature,
timeline.
Camp Coral, and the movie that sets it up are in an alternate timeline.
Yes.
The events that have taken place in the show are not
Yes.
the same events in this movie. The continuity errors.
That's
of
why you
Sandy
have to
and
watch
SpongeBob
spin-offs.
Or Poseidon being the king of the sea instead of Neptune can be explained by this shift in the timeline. So there you go. King Poseidon and King Neptune are from completely separate timelines. That's why we never see any reference to King Poseidon in the show. And that is the Neptune
That
theory.
makes sense, yeah. Neptune theory.
wasn't
That's
so hard.
pretty.
I guess I'm done here.
Yeah, you're done.
Neptune stirred up quite a gale tonight. He must be mad about something.
That's silly. Everyone knows Poseidon is ruler of the undersea. Everyone knows Poseidon is ruler of the undersea.
What?
Why can anything ever be easy?
Whoa. Hold on. I don't remember that clip. What? Hold on, what?
This is the clip that really made
What?
me decide to make this theory.
What?
At the beginning of season 5, episode.
I thought. Hold on. What? I don't get it. Poseidon? So there was a reference to him? But not. Wait, what could have changed? You know what? Let's just let him.
19. Sponge
I remember this episode. I don't remember that
shows
scene.
arguing over whether Neptune or Poseidon Poseidon is the real ruler of the sea. It's like the creators are directly telling us that both of these characters somehow exist in the same timeline, and it's our job to figure out how the puzzle pieces fit together. So, let's take...
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. One timeline, Neptune exists. Other timeline, he doesn't exist. So maybe Neptune took over from Poseidon? And honestly, I'm okay with that. I did not like Poseidon in that movie. Like, it was so like, oh, I'm so handsome. And then at the end, he, like, got fat and he lost hair, I think? I don't even remember. That movie was just... It was not that bad, but it was just kind of not a SpongeBob movie. You know? You know what? Alpha J Show. He said it best. It's like a whole hour, but still a good video.
Take a look. Despite both of these characters having similar appearances and personalities,
They're not the same
there is
person.
one very important difference between them. Poseidon doesn't have powers. We've seen many times that King Neptune has magical
that's
abilities
true.
that he can use at any
That's
time,
true.
even without his trident. But in the entire third SpongeBob movie, we never see Poseidon use any powers or magical abilities, except for lighting up his trident. But all he has to do for that is just flip a switch. And we know from the
Really?
episode Trident Trouble that you
Oh, yeah,
don't need
Trident
to be a
Trouble.
god to use the trident. And at the end of the third movie, we find out Poseidon is actually in terrible shape. If you remember at the end of the episode Neptune's Spatula, Neptune briefly turned SpongeBob into a god. And we can see that having god powers give you a perfect body. So why is Poseidon in such terrible shape?
He's an
Because
actor.
He doesn't actually have powers. Only Neptune does. Even Neptune's wife, Queen Amphitrite, has to use technology to zap someone. Unlike Neptune, who only has to use his finger in the exact
So I'm
same
confused. Who took
He
over
is
who?
clearly the only one with powers, but why? To answer this question,
Wait, hold on. I just had a thought, but I'm gonna wait until later.
we first have to understand the origins of King Neptune. Now, throughout the show, there is very little information on Neptune's past. I read the Wikipedia, I looked through the comic books, the video games, but I just couldn't find anything that would help me. But then I remembered there are SpongeBob shorts, which are like mini episodes
Shorts?
that only air once, usually to promote something. So I
Oh,
started looking
cool.
to see if there were any that could help us, and lo and behold, there is a SpongeBob short called The Story of King Neptune.
Oh, no way.
I guess that could be helpful. This short
Yeah.
is about SpongeBob telling Patrick the origins of King Neptune, but it's not entirely clear whether it's true.
The story of King Neptune. His mother set
Technical
him in a river. As he floated along, a radioactive meteor fell to Earth. An alien appeared and anointed the infant with super Neptune fluid.
What?
So
Sure.
Neptune was abandoned as a baby and then given his powers by aliens.
Is just knocked? Nah, we're good.
But SpongeBob is holding an upside-down comic book, so it feels a lot like something he just made up. And SpongeBob is not the most reliable narrator.
No,
Unless there's
no, he's
something
not.
in the story that we can definitively prove, I don't think we can use it for a theory. Like, do you really expect me to believe that Neptune got his powers from aliens? I mean, we've never
That
yet
doesn't
seen
even make
aliens in the show
sense.
before.
Yeah.
Except we
Wait.
have. And they just so happen
Who?
to also live in a city called Atlantis. See,
What? Hold on. How are you doing this? Hold on. I'm questioning reality. He doesn't look like an alien. In fact, he looks like Mark Chang. Wait. Mark Chang is an alien. I think I need to stop watching these. Good lord.
5, episode 12, Atlantis Square Pantis. We see
Atlantis Square- yeah, I remember this
Atlantis,
episode.
The lost city of Atlantis, a city that's home to a race of aliens. The
How do you know
Atlantean aliens
they're
travel
aliens?
billions of light years to come to this planet and build their city.
For reasons unknown, this great city disappeared one day, but no ruins were ever found. All the inventions you take for granted were given to us by the Atlanteans.
They were a peaceful race of aliens who
How do
shared
you know
their
they're
technology,
aliens?
but
I
they
mean,
mysteriously
honestly, that's very high
disappeared for
tech,
some
and
reason.
it's underwater,
take
so
a
I don't
guess
know.
what we find when we look inside of that city. A massive sculpture of
Of
King
King
Neptune. That
Neptune.
story about aliens giving Neptune his powers doesn't sound so far-fetched now, does it? And that's not all we find.
Wait a second, I just thought of something. So, aliens gave King Neptune the powers to be a god, and then he used those powers to make a civilization of fish that would worship him. So, were there two? Was there like a brother who wasn't given powers, and he's been jealous of him ever since? Is there lore? Tell me lore. There's like how many? 6 minutes? I need to stop pausing. Wait, I'm at 19 minutes.
Painting from the great lost city of Atlantis.
A painting created by the Atlanteans called Neptune's Ascension,
Ugh.
aka ascending to his
Gotta be
god
honest, that's
status
very
by being
creepy.
given powers by the Atlantean aliens.
Like, that's worse
The
than bold
story
and
is
brass.
definitely referencing this. There are too many connections for this to be a coincidence.
Too many
So
connections,
even though it's
yes.
being told by SpongeBob and details like the alien's appearance are wrong, the story itself is probably based on truth. And there's also a lot of evidence to support the idea that Neptune was abandoned as a baby. In Clash of Triton, Neptune is watching a soap opera in his bedroom and gets upset when his wife turns it off.
Oh, Neptune, surely this isn't the behavior befitting a king, doing nothing but watching daytime television.
Wait! Michelle was just about to meet her biological parents.
In the
Ah,
soap opera,
great.
Michelle was just about to meet her biological parents. Maybe the real reason why Neptune's so invested in the soap opera is because he's never met his biological parents either. There's even tissues on the table next to him as if he's been crying. And the idea that Neptune was abandoned as a baby works perfectly with the mythology in the show. Neptune is the Roman
Okay.
god of the sea, but he is the only reference to Roman mythology in the show. Everything else we see is from Greek mythology. In the episode Time of Trouble, we see a Greek chorus.
Oh yeah, Greek chorus. And that's... Nah, I'm not even gonna try and sing that
Once
song.
mentioned Zeus, the Greek god of thunder.
So I say, look, see that you come up with more money.
Zeus.
He also mentions Apollo, the Greek god of the sun.
Now behold, my beloved home of Atlantis, a prize worthy of Apollo.
Even in
Apollo.
the city of Atlantis where Neptune lives, there's a building named the Poseidon, clearly named after
Poseidon.
So Neptune is clearly the outsider here, which
I
is
ain't
why
gonna
he
get-
was abandoned as a baby. But if the sea is actually ruled by Greek mythology, then Poseidon should be the true heir to the throne. Why is Neptune the king of the show? Because after Neptune was given his god powers by aliens, he returned to Atlantis and stole the throne from Poseidon.
Shoot.
This would explain why there's so much
Yeah.
confusion over who the real
That
king
makes
is.
sense.
Neptune stirred up quite a gale tonight.
That makes so much sense.
Legally,
It's like God and Jesus Christ. But fish.
Poseidon should be the king.
I love
but
his hands,
Neptune
though. I
took
like
by
it when he
force,
does,
And that's not all he took from Poseidon. Neptune's wife, Queen Amphitrite, is the goddess of the sea. The Greek goddess of the sea,
The
aka
Greek.
the wife of Poseidon. God damn, Neptune stole his wife and his throne. That is
Dang.
cold. And eventually,
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
everyone did
Wait.
recognize Neptune as the rightful king.
Hold on, so I'm confused. So, wait. Okay, so the actor, you already talked about the actor. The older actor of Neptune. You already talked about him in the movie. He is not royalty at all, just a paid actor. Okay, so how does a fish not know? Better yet, actually, yeah, I was gonna talk about this at the end, but I'm talking about it right now. I'm derailing the entire video, so you can skip ahead if you want. Anyway, so if that Trident isn't real, Neptune, if that Neptune isn't real, like he's just an actor, does that mean Mindy's just an actor? Because I like Mindy, and I don't want to think she's fake. Ah, man, she might be fake, guys. I don't even know. And at least she's canon. She could have been non-canon, so I don't even know.
The pink fish who seemed adamant about Poseidon being the king completely changes her mind one season later in Clash of Triton.
Wait a minute, King Neptune is coming here? Oh, I'm a huge fan of the royal family. I just love everything they do.
And that is the real story of King Neptune. The
Yes.
reason why Poseidon is king in the third movie is probably because in that timeline, Neptune was never given his god powers, so he never stole the throne from Poseidon.
Right,
Although,
yeah.
seeing as how
Wait, how does the secret... How's the secret... The only thing that changes is the secret Krabby Patty formula. Well, maybe. No, it's the thing that changes seeing going back in time. What?
Poseidon
Hold on,
kind of
please
like
explain
his
that.
old
Please
days
don't be
of
over.
Cash Grab City. Maybe it's a good thing Neptune took over.
Yeah, it is.
Lost city of Atlantic City.
And that is the Neptune Theory. That was a tough one, but we are finally done. See you next time, guys.
See you next time,
Wait,
Alex Bale.
why is Poseidon City called the Lost City of Atlantic City?
They probably just rebranded it.
Atlantic City.
I mean, the Atlantic City part makes sense. That's a reference to the real life Atlantic City. But why is it called the Lost City? There is nothing lost about this.
Yeah,
city.
there
It
isn't.
seems like everyone's easily
Alpha J Show drilled
The
into
only
that
other
part.
reference to a lost city of Atlantis is the one with the aliens that gave Neptune his powers.
Holy...
Nope, I
Please,
don't care.
no,
I'm
please
done with
dig
this
into
theory.
that.
I don't need
Dig
to
into
answer
that.
Every single little question. I
Please.
am 100% done.
Alternative aliens. Yes.
Fine, okay. One more quick part just to tie up all the loose ends, and then I am done. Alright, here we go. So we know before the Atlantean
Yes.
aliens mysteriously disappeared, they shared their technology with the creatures of the sea. I think the self-proclaimed gods of the sea got their technology, like tridents and their other weapons, from the Atlantean aliens.
That makes sense.
In fact, the Atlantean guards even use golden tridents as their weapons.
I saw
That's
that.
why the gods named their city Atlantis, to pay tribute to the Atlanteans that gave them their technology. But all of that changed when Poseidon became king of the sea. He betrayed the Atlanteans and used their own weapons against them to conquer their home and turn it into a casino city. That's why
That makes
Poseidon
sense.
City is called the Lost City, even though it's not lost. It's
Right, it's
referencing
not
the
lost.
Atlantean city that was conquered by Poseidon. And the reason
Someone
why
called the Alpha
Atlanteans
J
gave
show.
God powers to some random abandoned baby in the main timeline was so that Neptune can take the throne from Poseidon and prevent him from conquering the
It all
Atlantean city.
makes
And
sense.
the reason why the Atlantean city mysteriously disappeared was because they hid it so no one could ever try and conquer them again. And that is the Neptune Theory. I am done.
Please do more. What about Mindy?
Okay, that's another one done. Thank you so much
Yes.
for watching. I've been your host, Alex. We've got more on the way. I'll see you next time.
All right, see you next time, Alex.
Hey, listen, that
I know.
theory was awesome. You know, I don't know how you keep coming up with these, but I mean, they're great.
Right, I remember these. What's in
Hey,
there?
listen, you were totally right. You know, the people want SpongeBob theory, so who am I to ignore them? So, thank you.
What's in the bag?
Hello? Got
No,
the
don't ever go close to
pizzeria?
it. Don't go close to it. Fair enough.
Alright, listen. If we're gonna work on this, then we need to work on our communication skills because this creepy quiet act, it's getting old.
Yes, yes it is. Please show me. I am invested. Don't. The light switch. Yes. Do it. No jump scare. No. What? There's nothing there. Okay, okay. It's just a typewriter, okay. Something's coming. Is that ink? That's freaking ink. Look up. Look up. Squilliam? No, don't. Nah, I'm not doing this. I'm about to turn this on.
Why are you on my ceiling?
My boy, have done well.
That voice.
But
Please
if
stop talking.
we are to continue our work, I will require something more.
I'm done with that. Nope. Nah. I am officially creeped out. Nah, what was that? What was that voice? Okay. You know what? Done. Bye.